Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Payton and today I'm back with this hair review for these bomb kinky curly clip-ins that I got from CurlsQueen. I'm really excited to bring you guys this natural hair install, so let's go ahead and get started and make sure you guys like and subscribe.
You know what I really hate? But y'all not ready for that conversation. I don't know, it just felt like so satisfying.
Alright, so hopping into the unboxing, the hair did come in this box. I have worked with CurlsQueen so many times at this point, and I love the quality of their hair extensions. I love the quality of all the products that they include with your packages, and they always have a bunch of information, and they always send this free gift. So with the free gift, you get this brush. This is like a detangling brush, and then you also get some extra clips. They also send you a silk satin bonnet with a drawstring, and this is like my favorite bonnet ever, I swear. Every time they send me these, I keep them for life. These are the clip-ins that they sent me today. These are their 4A, 4B water kinky coily clip-in extensions. They sent me 10 clip-ins with 32 clips per bundle. And I just want to let you guys know, one pack is enough for a full head. They're very thick and lightweight at the same time. And they're also super natural. You can see the quality of the hair. This matches my natural hair texture perfectly. I've honestly never seen hair clip-ins match my texture perfectly like this. And before I started with my install, I did do a co-wash on the hair, and after I co-washed it, the curls did drop some, so it looked a lot more full and it looked a lot more longer in length. But when they first came, they did look short, if you guys saw it in the previous clip. So let's go ahead and move into installing it. Oh, and I don't think I said it, but this is their 18 inches. No, I think I did say it. So yeah, this is like supposed to be a very natural hair texture look. So this was my braiding pattern. I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I was just doing anything, so it's not nothing neat or anything like that. Today I'm gonna help you guys and show y'all how I do my quick and easy lazy clip-ins install without having to do too much to blend your hair or have too much maintenance. So yeah, I usually just do my braid down like I'm wearing a wig and have my leave out. I did leave enough out to do a middle part and a side part around the perimeter of my head, and then you guys did see me take that black net. I'm just putting that black net on around my braids so that when I put the clip-ins on my braids, they don't pull on my natural hair, they just pull on the net instead. And for me, this just helps the clips grip without like pulling on your natural hair, because a lot of times when I used to wear clip-ins, it used to pull my natural hair out, especially if I wanted to sleep in them or anything like that. With this style, you can sleep in it, it doesn't pull on your natural hair. And yeah, so I started putting the clip-ins in my head basically based on the shape and size of them. I started with the 2 clip, then I did the 3 clip. I believe I moved to the 4 clip, then the 5 clip, then the 5 clip, then the 4 clip, then the 3 clip, and then I put the rest of the 2 clips at the top of my head. I wasn't really paying attention. I was kind of just placing them, and I was just seeing what fit the most comfortably, basically. And yeah, this was the way that it worked for me. And as you guys can see, I'm just clipping it onto the net. I don't have to clip it onto my hair, and it's not pulling on my natural hair or my braids. It's really on the net itself. And doing that just helps so that you can sleep in this style and not have to keep taking the clips out, putting them back in, taking the clips out, putting them back in, because that to me is the worst part of clip-ins. But I do like clip-ins because they're an easy little cute style. And as you guys can see, this was kind of like what it first looked like, but I'm going to show you guys how I ended up detangling and doing like a little curl routine with these clip-ins so that they looked a little bit better and were a little bit more manageable. So I went ahead and took the detangling comb that they sent me, and I took a spray bottle and drenched one section of my hair. I used some leave-in spray, I also used some hair oil, and I used some Eco Styler olive oil gel. I forgot to show you guys those 2 products that I used, but I basically drenched this section of the hair. Well, let me not say drenched. I sprayed it with water, and then I used a good amount of detangling spray. I did drench it with detangling spray, and then I used like a good amount of that gel. And with each strand that I was picking up, I started finger coiling the strands so that they kind of got a cute little like curly twist to them. I don't really know how to explain it, but I feel like this helped kind of tame the curls from looking like a really big poofy messy afro to looking a little bit more like a defined curl pattern afro. So that's what I did during this process. I did section the hair into 4 parts, and I basically did this and it took me about an hour. I'm not gonna hold you guys, it did, because I took my time to do it so that the curls came out really nice and defined, and I really loved how it ended up looking. Look at that, super cute. And you can see the difference between the other side and this side by just simply looking at my hair, and I love how it came out and I love how it dried as well. So I just went ahead and did the same thing on the other side, and I will say, y'all, this is not a low maintenance style to do, but it is once you do this process. It lasted me for about a week, and this is how it ended up looking. Super cute, super defined curls, and it just looks so natural and healthy. Or I don't know if healthy is the word, but like, to me, if I seen someone with their hair looking like this, I'll be like, oh my god, girl, your hair is so healthy. Anyway, so now let's move on to blending my natural hair with the curls. This is the oil that I used. It was BioSilk. I forgot to show that earlier. I do have a low porosity hair, so it takes a lot for my hair to like suck up products. So you guys are gonna kind of see the product sitting right on top of my hair for a minute, but it ended up working out perfectly fine. Sometimes I just have to give it some time, but I did just drench my natural hair. I put some oil in it. I also put some mousse in it, and I put some leave-in spray and the same olive oil gel. I will link the products in the description box down below for you guys, but I basically just did the same thing that I did to the clip-ins with my natural hair. I just ended up adding mousse to tame my natural hair a little bit more, and I usually have to put a little bit more product in my hair to get my curls defined because it's so low porosity. And if you guys don't know what low porosity means, it's basically just low absorption rate. So my hair does have like a difficult time absorbing products and water, and it also takes a long time to dry, so it just takes a little bit longer for my curls to kind of get activated, if that makes sense. But it still ended up working out perfectly fine. You guys can see I was just activating my curls by going through each strand and finger coiling each curl, and this is basically how it ended up looking. My hair was not completely dry at this point, but I think it looked pretty good and it blended really good as well. So I ended up doing my edges, and I used some edge control to kind of like push around the perimeter of my hairline up, so it kind of just looked a little bit more tamed around the perimeter. And yeah, I was just letting my edges dry here. Also, I'll have these linked in the comments down below. I always do the same thing for every like natural hair install. I'll add these edges to make my forehead look smaller, and they always come out perfectly to me. This is what my hair looked like when it dried up a little bit. It did get a little bit more thick around the roots, but I honestly don't mind. I think I really like that about this style. It looks like my natural hair to me, and my natural hair is definitely not this thick, so this is just like an amazing transformation for me. I loved it, and I put some makeup on, and this was the final look. I definitely give these clip-ins a 10 out of 10. They are so beautiful, so natural looking, so full, so easy to install. The only thing I will say is the curl routine does take a lot of time, and it is not super low maintenance, but you can just do that curl routine like once a week. And after that, I took the clip-ins out, washed them, and redid it again. I'm also going to show you guys how I sleep with the hair, but this was the final look with a middle part. And this is what I do when I go to bed. I literally just put the bonnet that they sent me on, and I tighten the drawstring, and yeah, I go to sleep. This is my second look that I did. I did end up taking 2 of the clips out, and I did a side part, and the side part came out super duper cute. I don't know which one I liked more. Comment down below which one you guys like more, and let me know what y'all think about this look. That was basically it for today's video. Thank you, CurlsQueen, for sending me these super cute clip-ins. Y'all could click the link in the description box down below to see all the information and shop with them now. I'll have a coupon code available for use. And yeah, y'all, thanks for watching. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow CurlsQueen down below. Bye.